Maybe you are not weak at studies. Maybe you were just never taught how toppers actually study. Because if studying hard was enough, you would already be successful. Because if studying hard was enough, you would already be successful. But instead, you read the same pages 5 times and still forget everything in the exams. Something is missing, and today I am going to show you exactly what it is. I know how it feels. You sit with your books, open your notes, scroll your phone for just 5 minutes, and suddenly 2 hours disappear. Then guilt hits, then panic, then overthinking, and you say, I am just not a study person. But listen, top students are not born different, they just use different methods. And in this video, I will show you the exact 7 study secrets that toppers use silently every single day. Stay till the end because secret number 7 is what makes everything stick in your memory permanently. First technique is active recall. Most students make this mistake. They read their books like novels and then forget everything in the exam hall. But toppers do something uncomfortable. They close the books and force their brain to remember. That's active recall. You read a topic, then ask yourself, what did I just learn? At first, your mind goes blank, and that's where real learning starts. Because struggle is equal to memory building. Imagine a girl in university highlighting everything, feeling productive, but remembering nothing in the exam. Now imagine the topper. She closes her notes and tests herself again and again. Different result, same time. If you only read, you are not studying, you are just consuming, and consumption does not create success. Second technique is spaced repetition. Let me ask you something. Have you ever studied all night and still forgot everything next week? That's because your brain hates cramming. Toppers revise like day 1, learn, day 3, revise, day 7, revise again, and day 15, final revision. Small intervals, not pressure, not panic. Just smart timing. And here is the emotional truth. Your brain is not weak, your method is. And when you fix the method, everything changes. Even small daily efforts become powerful over time. Third technique is blueprinting method. This one feels uncomfortable but powerful. Take a blank page and write everything you remember from a topic without looking. It will feel messy, incomplete, even embarrassing, but that's the point. Because when you expose your gaps, you finally start improving. Most girls think they understand topics until they try this, and suddenly silence. No memory, just confusion, and that movement, that's growth. You don't actually know what you think you know. Fourth technique is Pomodoro technique. And also, Pomodoro technique is known as focus control system. Let's be honest, you don't have a study problem, you have a focus problem. So, here is what toppers do: 25 minutes study, 5 minutes break. That's all, and no phone in between break time, no just checking messages because your attention is your power, and every time you break focus, you restart your brain from zero. Imagine a girl trying to study, but every notification pulls her away. Now imagine another girl. One timer, one task, and one focus. Same hours, but different results. Fifth technique is past papers and self testing. This is where toppers separate from everyone else. They don't just study, they practice exams, past papers, MCQs, timed tests. Because knowledge is not enough, application is everything. You might know a chapter, but can you solve it under pressure? That's the real question, and here is the truth. Your exam is not testing your memory, it is testing your practice. And girls, please stop studying to feel good and start studying to perform. Sixth technique is consistency over motivation. Some days you just feel lazy, some days you feel empty, and some days you will want to quit. And that's normal. But toppers don't wait for motivation, they show up anyway, even for 30 minutes, even for one topic, because discipline is built in silence, not motivation, and slowly your identity changes. From I try to study to I am a consistent student. Technique number seven, which is the most important technique, and that is revision system. Here's the secret most students ignore. They study, but they don't revise properly. Revision is where memory becomes permanent, and without revision, everything disappears. So, toppers do this quick daily revision, weekly summary, and final exam revision cycle. And every time they revise, they become more confident, more calm, and more prepared. Don't forget because you are weak. You forget because you didn't repeat. And maybe right now you are thinking, I have tried studying before, but I still fail. But listen, it's not your intelligence, it's your system. And systems can be changed. And when you change your system, your entire academic life changes. But there's one last mindset shift that most students never hear. You are not behind, you are just on trend, and now you have the tools. Not to study harder, but to study smarter. If this helped you even a little, comment I will improve below and subscribe to Prime Muslima because here we don't just study, we transform and with tawakkul in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will rise.